Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Josh and Artemis Show.
Evening, guys. Welcome back to the show. Good to see you all today. So we're going to get into some news which just broke today, which is great news. So Graham Linehan, all charges have been dropped from his arrest in September, I think it was, when he was arrested at Heathrow Airport and treated like a terrorist.
Yeah, it was either August or September.
Yeah.
I think it was August, actually.
Okay, yeah. So charges have been dropped, and the Met Police in the UK are also going to stop investigating non-crime hate-related incidents, I think they're called.
Mm-hmm.
That's when people have been arrested for tweets or Facebook posts or even liking a post because people have claimed that it incites violence, which is complete bollocks, of course. So
yeah.
Good to see. But it goes deeper than the headline. So we'll get into that story as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Yeah. And as always, make sure to like and share the show. Subscribe if you're on YouTube or follow us on Twitter or X. Sorry. We got MJ in the chat. Great news. And I hope he successfully sues them for the damage done.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think he will. I mean, from what I've seen of him, from what I've seen of him talk about this, I think he is going to sue them. So it's good news.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll share our screen. We'll get straight into this.
Yeah.
It's cold here as well. We've got teas today, not water for the stream.
I know. Cold. I know. Little grannies with our tea.
Yeah. Okay. So this is Graham's tweet today following what happened. So the police have informed my lawyers that I face no further action in respect of the arrest at Heathrow Airport in September. So it's September.
Oh, September. I'm sorry. There's been so much going on.
After a successful hearing to get my bail conditions lifted, one which the police officer in charge of the case didn't even bother to attend. I mean, that just shows you how seriously they took this.
I know.
They don't even attend the hearing.
Not seriously at all.
The Crown Prosecution Service has dropped the case with the aid of the Free Speech Union. I still aim to hold the police accountable for what is only the latest attempt to silence and suppress gender-critical voices on behalf of dangerous and disturbed men. Yeah. Absolutely spot on.
Fair enough.
What's your reaction to the charges being dropped?
Oh, I'm very pleased. Like, I'm happy for Graham. I'm also just happy because that's just another step towards let's not go along with this anymore. Like, let's go back to reality and biology and facts. And also, he did nothing wrong in the first place, especially to have like 5 armed police officers waiting for him at the airport as if he's got like a bomb on him. Like it's just like, it's so ridiculous. Like, we will look back at this point of history one day and think, what the hell was going on?
Yeah.
We've said it so many times, especially with this topic.
Yeah.
But seriously, it's just such a crazy period of our lives where we're telling kids, you know, if you feel like a boy, you could be a boy, even though you're a girl. If you feel like a girl and you're a boy, you can just change it. No, you can't. And so, like, I just would like to go back to that.
It's just laughable. Like, the whole thing, like what you just said there, it never gets old how crazy it is.
I know.
You know, when you start talking about it again.
I know, and you say it out loud.
Yeah, when like you say it out loud, it's like,
how
are people believing this stuff? Like,
yeah, for sure.
Insane.
I know. Why do women have to fight for a private space, like or having their own sports, you know?
Yeah,
it's just, I don't know, it's just crazy. Yeah, but hopefully the tides will keep turning and one day we won't even need to talk back at this. Some people will be making plays or like theater of how ridiculous this period was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. Hope it comes sooner rather than later, for sure. But anyway, let's move on to the next tab because there is a bit of, I think it's a BBC article, actually. So we'll read you some of this, not the whole thing, but we'll read you some of it. So this ties into what we were saying before. So Met Police say it will no longer investigate non-crime hate incidents. I mean, why they were doing this in the first place, I don't know.
But...
You know, number one, it looks stupid. Number 2, it's a massive waste of police time. And number 3, it's made the country look like an absolute joke to every single other serious country in the world. Like the UK looks like a fucking joke at the minute.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, I think is it this year alone they've arrested more than 12,000 people
Yeah,
in
this year alone.
In the UK, it's probably up to 13
over social media posts.
Over social media posts, 12,000 people, guys.
Like, no, there's no better, use of time for the police than to knock on people's houses for a tweet that maybe I don't know, 100 people saw, because not everybody is just a social media influencer.
And also as well
was arrested.
Yeah. And with this case of Graham, probably the most high profile case, relating to these hate crime incidents they're trying to arrest us all for. Graham's case was probably the most high profile case, and the fact that the officer didn't even attend the hearing tells you all you need to know. So even in the most high profile moment, to show the public why this is a good idea in their eyes, they don't even attend the hearing.
Maybe the police officer thought this was a joke.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
is that what you mean?
Yeah, this what's going to get to it. Just shows you that even the police officers think it's a joke as well.
Well, I'm sure when these police officers went to police school,
police academy,
police academy,
I think
they weren't hoping, I can't wait till I make it, in the field, banging down people's doors because a little old grandma was saying, this and that about somebody on Facebook. I cannot wait to arrest them. I don't think that went through a single one of them, their minds.
No, I mean,
they probably thought they were actually gonna,
do actual work.
Arrest actual bad guys. Not people just writing social media posts online.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Anyway, let's read some of this.
Yeah.
Okay, scroll down. So the Metropolitan Police says it will no longer investigate non-crime hate incidents to allow officers to focus on matters, and this is a quote, focus on matters that meet the threshold for criminal investigations. I mean, why were they doing this in the first place? This is my question here, because they've even said it in their own words that they're going to actually focus on stuff what actually makes a difference.
Yeah.
Instead of this stuff. Why were they doing it in the first place? I honestly don't know. The announcement came as the Met confirmed it was dropping a probe into Father Ted creator Graham Linehan after he was arrested at Heathrow Airport on suspicion of inciting violence in posts on X, and was treated like a bloody, I don't know,
as if he was holding a bomb.
Yeah, treated like Osama bin Laden. Effectively, that's what it was like.
Yeah,
just like Osama bin Laden would have been. Mr. Linehan was arrested by 5 officers on September the 1st after arriving on a flight from the US, sparking a backlash from some public figures and politicians. I think that was after he went on to Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah.
It must have been around then.
Well, he was due to go back for the trial or whatever.
Yeah, it was a good show, that with Graham. If you haven't seen it, guys, the Joe Rogan episode with Graham, it was a good one.
It was a good one. Yeah.
For sure.
I'm glad Joe Rogan had him on.
Yeah. Right, let's scroll down. Okay, in a statement on Monday addressing non-crime hate incidents, a Metropolitan Police spokesperson said it understands the concern around the case. The commissioner has been clear he doesn't believe officers should be policing toxic culture war debates, with current laws and rules on inciting violence online leaving them in an impossible position. Yeah, I mean, what's your thoughts on this? Being a Canadian, looking at the UK, why they were doing this to the people. I'm obviously from the UK.
You are?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the UK, I guess?
Well, it makes me sad, to be honest, because people, no matter where you live, should have the right to say what you want online. I've been to the UK as well, and it is a beautiful place. So to me, it's just it's not only this stuff that's going on, just everything with mass illegal immigration and what's happening there, the amount of protests and digital ID, which we've covered on the show. We'll probably continue to cover that as well as the story keeps unfolding. But to me, it's just really sad. I think that the people don't deserve the way that they're being treated or arrested. I don't know if this is going to also include like, because they wanted to start banning prayer in public, but it was like Christian prayer, or even if you're silently praying, if you're just standing outside and you look like you're praying, like I don't, that's the ultimate like thought police, because how do they even, unless they can read your mind, how do they know that you're silently praying? But it's just you know, it's just destroying the country, and like people have had enough of it. And again, it's not political in the sense of left or right should care about this. It's the whole country needs to care about it, like with digital ID, what's coming, you know, being able to post freely online without worrying that you're going to get arrested. Like if you're not saying anything bad, if you're just commenting on the state of the country, what's going on, even if you
Wait a minute, what was that?
I was trying to say even if, and then I was, oh my God, what's wrong with us? We have like complete tongue tie. Even if, no, I forgot what I was saying. I don't even know. Oh God. What's it called? But yeah, even if you don't agree and you're complaining about, I remember now, even if you don't agree and you're complaining about what's going on, you should be allowed to say that online. You know, obviously if you're making death threats, things like that, that's what they're saying, criminal investigations, like if you're actually doing something harmful. But if you're just saying that you don't like what's going on and you're not happy with the state of the country, no to digital ID, no to mass illegal immigrations, things like that, you should be allowed to say it. But that's the concern of the public.
For sure. But one of the things which people are pointing out with this news which came out with the Metropolitan Police as well is, they've stopped investigating or pursuing these crimes, but they are going to log these crimes, or crimes, sorry, in quotation marks. They're going to log these incidents. So it's not like they're not doing anything. They're still logging posts. They're still watching what you're doing. They're still watching what you're saying.
Of course.
So this will probably be used against people in the future. That's how I'm going to see this, because with the digital ID as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
What eventually might happen, if you look at the trend of what a digital ID would do, would be a social
credit score.
Yeah. So who's to say that police don't log these?
Oh, they for sure will, because
and then
even
use
with digital ID, they will be doing that
and
regardless.
Then they'll use it against you in future. That's how I'm going to see it. That's how I see all this stuff. It's linked to that.
This to me is just for show, because obviously the amount of hate and attention it's gotten worldwide as to how many arrests the UK is doing for this exact situation, like with social media posts. They've obviously thought, okay, we need to do something. We'll say that we're not doing it. But again, the dark horse of digital ID is coming in, and it's going to have surveillance, anything that you do digitally anyway. So don't think for a second that you're not going to be watched anymore, and all of a sudden we're back in the 90s. It's not going to be that way. You're still going to have your digital fingerprints everywhere with digital ID, and they will be able to reference any single post you've put on any single platform. So it won't matter. This is just like, look, we're looking good. Like we're going back to how police should be, but they're still going to be watching. They're still going to, they'll have AI running like keywords and all this crap, like just to keep an eye on things. Like, you know, don't think for a second that all of a sudden, like, you'll just be fine and left alone. You're never alone, not digitally.
That's true. Comment from NJ. Australia is following in the UK's footsteps. Mass immigration, hate speech laws, escalating levels of youth crime, and declining levels of mental health. Digital ID, we are losing our freedoms. Correct. Couldn't have said it better, really.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's happening in Australia, like you've said. It's happening in the UK, or they're trying to make it happen.
There's murmurs of it in Canada. There's murmurs of it in America.
There has been some stuff here, like you've said. I think Switzerland, they voted to bring it in as well, which was a crazy. When I saw that too, I think it was around 2 or 3 weeks ago. I saw that they voted, I think it was a majority, of course, wanted it to happen, but they did a poll a few years before that in Switzerland, and it was a no. So be interesting to see how they've convinced everyone to say yes. If there's a way to look back at the news.
More immigration? I don't know.
If I've got time, I might look at the Swiss news from 2021 and just see what kind of stuff they were talking about.
Yeah.
To get everyone to say yes eventually.
It's true. They must have just bribed them with the right things. But at the same time, if you're gonna lose access to every single thing that you can never do, that kind of forces your hand as well. So I don't know. Or maybe they just threaten people if they don't get it. What would happen?
Well, they would probably pin it as like an immigration thing, or it would be a child safety thing. Online.
Oh yeah,
those are the go-to things they use for more control.
Accessing your money.
Yeah, it's money, immigration,
your job,
and children. Anything with children, you can influence people.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
Yeah. Well, they're our future, so you know.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
The next tab, I guess. Yeah. So we'll link all this in, guys. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was I had it all.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you've scrolled up there.
My bad. You didn't click on it. That's why. So
okay.
But yeah, we always link everything at the end of the show. So on YouTube in the description, and on X in a comment under the show. So you guys can check out everything we talk about.
So this is a clip of someone talking about what happened to Graham today. So it was pretty good. So we'll play this.
Do you want to read it or just skip it?
Just play it. Yeah, just play it. Done enough reading. Done enough for now.
Book learning.
Need a rest.
You can look at it as a victory, but I think considering how horrific the circumstances have been, it feels like quite a bitter victory, because to remind your listeners what happened to Graham, he was on his way back to the UK to come to a trial for a different trial at the behest of another trans activist. And that's when he was arrested by 5 armed police officers. He's said many times one of the reasons why he's left, the main reason why he's left the UK is because he simply cannot get any work here, because of the extent that he's been hammered for standing up for women and girls and lesbians and gay men. And look what happened to him when he returned. He was proved absolutely right. And not only that, but he was then kept in police custody for about 16 hours, and he was released only when a nurse discovered that his blood pressure was so high that he needed to go to A&E because it was in stroke territory. So whilst it is a victory in the sense that nothing else is going to happen to Graham on this case, there needs to be a serious reckoning within the police, and that's why we are also now suing the Met Police for wrongful arrest and imprisonment.
How many more of these cases do you think we're going to get? I mean, how many times have we now said, Connie Shaw, this is it, the madness is over? Harry Miller was victorious against the Royal College of Policing at the Royal Court of Justice over non-crime hate incidents. That didn't stop the madness. The Supreme Court found that a woman is indeed a biological adult human. Anybody with half a brain knows that to be the case, except we still see departments of government, the NHS, even Parliament itself trying to ignore those rules. And now we see Graham Linehan persecuted for just being offensive. The last time I checked, that's not only allowable, but it should be encouraged in the United Kingdom. Do you get a feeling, Connie Shaw, that this victory today won't be the last time we see more of this craziness in Britain?
Yes, I share that concern that this won't be the last time, although the story of Graham has certainly raised the free speech issue beyond people who naturally follow the problem. This has really broken news across the world about the state of affairs in the UK when it comes to the Stasi behaviour of the British police. So it's definitely broken the camel's back in a way, but like you say, who knows how many more cases we will have to see until this country has a serious reckoning. And of course, Lord Young, our General Secretary and founder, has been appointed by Kemi Badenoch to review our laws around free speech, and that should hopefully be out before the end of the year. Because, hilariously, Mark Rowley claimed that the police had no option but to arrest Graham, and other people like him because of legislation. There are issues with legislation, which is why Toby is doing the review. But at the same time, when we challenged Graham's bail conditions and managed to get them all overturned, the Met Police didn't even turn up to defend themselves. So clearly there's, when they say that they don't have a choice to behave in this way, if they really stood by what they were doing, they would have at least come to defend themselves, surely. So like you say, yes, hopefully this will be the final case, but I fear that it won't be.
That's literally what I was saying before, how they couldn't even be bothered to attend the hearing in the biggest high-profile case that they got with the legislation they had in place at the time. It's obviously still there, but they're going to stop doing this. The most high-profile case to promote the legislation and show the general public why they believe it's a good thing. They didn't even bother attending the hearing.
I know.
Which tells you all you need to know.
Of course. Yeah,
It's
we said
crazy.
that. And we didn't watch this before.
Yeah, but when the news anchor there was like reading everything out and saying all this stuff, what's happening in the UK, if you played that clip 10 years ago, everyone would think it was a satire.
I know.
Like kind of like I don't know, like a sketch, like a comedy sketch. Everyone would think that was a satirical clip.
Oh, for sure.
But it's real.
But it's not.
It's honestly crazy how.
That's why I said one day it will be.
Yeah.
Like people will be making fun of like this period of time.
Well, I hope so. It could
I
even
hope
get
so,
worse.
but-
We could be looking back on this time thinking, wow, we had it so good. And in 10 years, it could be an even worse.
I hope not. I hope not.
I mean, the way things are going, I wouldn't be surprised. Right, let's play this last one then.
Yeah.
So we saw this actually before we came live. We were
Yeah.
on YouTube, having a look around, and we thought we'd play this. So this is coming in from the Modernity podcast. Great show. Go subscribe to him. He's doing some great stuff. I thought we were subscribed already.
So
We're
was
not.
I. His videos come up all the time.
we always watch
I'll give him a thumbs up too.
Yeah.
I know that's awkward. Honestly, we watch so many of his
We
videos.
genuinely were subscribed to that. I'm not sure what happened, but anyway, great show. But this is him talking about an incident which happened. I'm not even sure when it was, but I think it was a recent one where some guy who's wearing a billboard saying protect kids, or doing the billboard Chris thing where he has the billboard there, and he gets assaulted by, I think it's a trans rights activist. I get it. I guess it is. But we were
like one.
Yeah, but we were watching this before we came live. I'm like, look, we have to bring this up because it's insane. So we'll play this, guys. You might have already seen it. I think the whole clip is around half an hour. We're not going to.
We'll kind of skip through and to the end.
Yeah. So this isn't the clip though. This is him talking about the clip because he breaks it up. But the actual full clip of this guy being assaulted,
because you had to wait for the police and stuff.
Yeah, it's like half an hour, but we'll link that all in case you want to stomach it for half an hour. But we'll watch it.
Yeah, should I play it from the start?
Yeah, let's play it from the start.
Okay. Matrix is the handle of a guy who just stands around politely in city centres in the UK, wearing signs that read "There's no such thing as a transgender child" and "Keep men out of women's sports." All he does is basically invite civil.
It said 9th of May, 2025.
Okay, right. So
conversations about the issue. Well, we know how the left thinks about that. So he was confronted by this individual, and yes, she looks exactly like your picture and she looks in your head right now. And she reacted exactly how you'd expect her to react, with cordial curiosity and nuanced debate. No, first by hurling abuse at him.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself. Okay.
And then by assaulting him in broad daylight on camera.
Jesus.
No. But they're so loving. Such loving people.
Assault.
You were making a mockery.
That is absolute assault.
Fucking country. You would make everything worse. What the fuck? Why are you doing this? My friend fucking died last year thanks to pricks like you. I hope you fucking perish.
Yeah, she purposefully must have gone to a shop to buy the hot chili sauce and then come back specifically to attack him.
Suicide.
And this is all because he wants to protect girls and
children
children,
from being mutilated.
Children from having their bits cut off, and for, you know, sport as well.
I know.
Female sports. Like, it's insane.
I know. They can't handle it. It's
And
a billboard.
Yeah.
Like that somebody's wearing.
It's literally just words.
How does it affect you so deeply unless you're that mentally unhinged? Like,
this is unhinged.
This is just like, you are so far gone and you are so captured by this ideology that this is how you react to a sign that somebody's wearing.
Yeah.
Like, how does that actually affect your life? You walk past him, you never see him again. Like, to be so bothered that you assault somebody is just beyond wild to me. Like,
yeah, I mean, they get
you need to get checked.
But this is the whole crazy thing. I mean, it feels like we've talked about this whole thing a million times, but they're getting triggered over the fact that they can't mutilate kids, or someone's trying to stop that from happening. That's what they're getting triggered about.
Yeah.
Like, you can't make it up of how insane this all is. Like,
I know.
You know, they're not mentally well people, you know.
No.
They're just not. And I hope they get the help they need, you know. And
and not an echo chamber.
Yeah, and not an echo chamber feeding this toxic mind fucking virus, which is what it is. It's like a mind fucking virus.
Yeah.
So
that's exactly what it is.
To actually believe that this is a real thing, that women can have dicks, and, you know, if like a 4-year-old girl says to you that I think I'm a boy, you're going to march them down to the gender fucking reassignment.
Start buying boy clothes,
surgery,
turning them into a boy,
cut
their hair.
Yeah, just change them into a fucking boy.
It's just crazy.
And then also, you've got to live with yourself for the rest of your life that you've actually done that to your own kid as well.
Yeah. Like, you've just really fucked their lives.
Yeah.
They're going to be in and out of hospitals for the rest of their lives. They're never going to be able to have children. And then all the psychological issues that still go along with it, because you can't treat something that's a mental health issue physically. Like, you need the actual help. You don't need surgeries or pills or injections or whatever. You need actual help and people telling you the truth, not what you want to hear.
Literally, what they need is a fucking reality check.
Yeah.
A big fat dose of reality. That's literally all it is. Like a big fat dose of reality.
I know.
That's all I need.
Yeah. Let's play some more of this.
What the fuck is your
That is assault.
You were making a mockery.
That is absolute
of this entire
assault.
fucking country. You would make everything worse. What the fuck? Why are you doing this? My friend fucking died last year.
Some pathetic simp then tried to help her evade the consequences of her actions.
What else will get you in trouble? So, I agree with your viewpoint. I agree with what you're saying. Can somebody call the police, please?
Walk away now while you can.
No, you're not walking away. You are not walking away. Can you call the police? Can somebody please call the police?
Let go. Let's all let go.
Then tries to get him to release her so she can obviously run.
Call the police.
Or more like lumber away.
Let's just all let go.
No, I'm not going to let her go. No, this is all on camera.
Let's take a step.
I'm aware this is all on camera. I hope it
Can
is.
somebody please call the police?
Then the simp tries to claim that a citizen's arrest doesn't exist.
Let's take a second.
I'm not going to let go of her.
Okay.
Right, she's just assaulted me. Really
I have
badly.
just assaulted.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
frankly, I'll take.
Easy enough. She admitted it.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I did just assault you. There you go.
But
The rap, I don't.
I just don't get how. I mean, did she get away with this? It was from May.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was new because this video is new.
Did she get away with this? I'll be interested to know, guys in the chat, if you know anything about this. Did this person get away with this? Because we've got it on camera that she assaulted this guy.
Yeah, I know.
Be interested to see if she actually got away with this.
I know. Skip through some of the talking.
Skip through it.
Skip through the talking parts. And yes, you can make a citizen arrest.
Yeah.
go. You've just assaulted me. You're not going. Get off my camera. You're making it worse for yourself.
I would really appreciate it if he'd let me go.
Yeah.
No, because I've made
I'm
an
not
arrest
gonna
of you.
fucking run off.
Pardon?
Let me go.
No, I'm not letting you go because you will. You're unpredictable. Look what you've just done to me.
I'm not
That's not the
unpredictable.
action.
Oh, she's not unpredictable. Squirting hot sauce at random people in public is perfectly normal behaviour.
You need other people to share your hateful views. You need to see me fucking you up. You're a terrible person.
Says the person who just assaulted someone because they think little kids shouldn't be mutilated.
What is your problem?
Look what you've just done to me.
What is your problem? Why are you out on the street spreading hate? Why are you out on the street spreading hatred?
The woman who literally attacks people in public for having a rational opinion is gonna lecture you about spreading hatred.
Why am I calling? I am a girl. I was born a girl. I am a girl.
To be fair, that did need clarifying. And then again, in broad daylight, on camera, surrounded by witnesses, she makes the genius decision to assault him again, even more brazenly.
I fucking.
Now, the hot sauce, maybe she could have wormed her way out of that one legally, but surely not this.
Fucking.
And any sympathy she had from the onlookers was lost.
Like, look at this, like, she just stood there. Like, why are people just standing there?
Because you're being arrested, that's why.
The police then arrived, and I do give the police a fair bit of shit on this channel, but these ones were very professional. They arrested her, chucked her in the back of a van, then took a statement from Edge of the Matrix. You can watch the rest of that on his channel linked below, and please subscribe
we'll
to
link
it.
that
So
too.
presumably she's gonna face charges, right? The only question being, will they just be for common assault, which is more usually applied to things like spitting or pushing, or for straight up assault, which seems to fit the bill, although it may rely on whether or not our guy suffered any injuries. There's also assault with intent to resist arrest, which applies during a citizen's arrest and clearly happened when she smacked him in the face. That carries a prison sentence of up to 2 years. If it's common assault, she still could face up to 6 months. Criminal record for life.
Wow.
We'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Keep
For
an eye
sure.
on that, because it was obviously from May. I didn't even know about this. We'll keep an eye on that one. So I'll be interested to see what actually happens, because as you can see in the footage, guys, that was clear assault.
Oh, for
Right?
sure.
Clear as day assault.
Several times. And like the way she was grabbing him, and then she slapped him, she squirted hot sauce on him. She was trying to get his camera. Like, there was a lot of things for sure.
For sure. Anyway, guys,
but yeah.
we'll leave it there for tonight. Thanks very much for joining us in the chat. Good to see you all. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern. Yep. Leave your thoughts and comments below, and yeah, just let us know what you think. What do you think is going to happen to the UK? Do you think things are going to get better, worse? Do you think this is involved with digital ID? Yeah, just leave your comments. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe to our content. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, guys. Thanks so much. We'll be back tomorrow.
Hopefully less tongue-tied. I don't know what's wrong with us today. Anyway,
it's been a long day.
It has been, but it's okay. We got through it, guys. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.